Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. I'm sorry I'm coming out a little bit late with this video. Should have been out yesterday. Had some technical difficulties, but I'm back today. Today we're going to check out Virgo for the week of June 17th to the 24th. Alright, Virgo, we're going to get right into it. Alright, my lovely Virgos. You're going to pull out your two Angel Oracle cards. See what's going on for this week. See what kind of energies you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, what kind of people, the other person or people that you're dealing with this week. Whatever's taking center stage, we're going to take a look at it. Show me what's going on for Virgos. June 17th to the 24th. Show me. I've already been shuffling and meditating for quite some time before I started filming, so let's get out your cards. Engagement. All right. And make the effort. So, engagement, make the effort, right? Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Now, this could entail a romantic encounter or romantic relationship, but it can also mean that a particular relationship is increasing its commitment level, its engagement level, etc., or that you need to make more of an effort with particular individuals. So we're going to find out what it's all about, Virgo. Let's pull your 7 cards. I don't want these weeklies to be too long. I want you guys to be able to kind of check in, get your weekly read, and get on with it, you know. So if you want a longer, more in-depth reading, you can always check out my mid-month love check-ins, my monthly check-ins, and my lunar readings, new moon and full moon readings. Later on today, I'll be doing the full moon reading, as it is the full moon today, June 17th. Show me what's going on for Virgo. It's June 17th to the 24th. Show me. Virgo, your main card for the week is Queen of Pentacles. I love this queen. This is one of my favorite queens. Why? Because she's worked for everything that she's got. That garden she's in, she's worked for. She's come from, oftentimes this can indicate somebody's worked their way up from nothing to something, you know. Blood, sweat, and tears, right? And also look how she looks at her pentacle, which symbolizes all her hard work, as if it's her baby, right? It really has been a labor of love to get to where she's at. And she's very appreciative of it, right? She's very, very nurturing, right? Very nurturing of her baby, as it were. Her whatever, you know, like for instance, say you build a company, you know, you treat that company like it's your child almost in a way, you know, you've put a lot of love into it, right? That's the example, right? So let's see what your other cards are. You've got 7 of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, somebody's coming in with a message, Page of Cup, 7 of Swords, and 3 of Wands. 2 sevens. It's a lot of wishing going on this week. A lot of dealing with your goals. At the bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Pentacles. Works. Putting discipline into work. Limiting yourself in a positive way. 8 being the number of limitations, strengths, and weaknesses. Yeah, sometimes restrictions we place on ourselves come in the form of discipline, right? Disciplining ourselves to get up for work, to get on with work, especially when life is turbulent. We don't want to, but we have to, right? Putting our nose to the grindstone, you know? And also, in a way, digging deep sometimes to find strength. Finding the strength to get on with things even when you thought you couldn't, right? So that's kind of the underlying energy this week. But you're feeling very much like you're having to defend yourself this week. 7 of Wands talks about defending yourself in a creative way against those who attack you, attack your identity, your position. They may be attacking your dreams. You may feel as though people are kind of standing in the way of your goals this week. you know, placing themselves in kind of your path in a negative way, trying to throw a monkey wrench into your plans. And you feel very much like you're having to work hard this week to defend your space, your perch, right? What is dear to you. Interestingly enough, Queen of Pentacles is out for the main energy. So like I say, you see how she's looking at Pentacle like it's her baby. She wants to be protective of what she's worked for. She wants to continue to nurture what she's worked for. And here is that motion and is that energy and motion in a creative way, right? Ace of Swords, somebody this week is going to give you some inspiration. It's going to come in with some kind of message, right? You see whoever your other person is. Now, this position is for other people or your other person that you're dealing this week, if it is one individual, right? But you're certainly, the people you're going to be interacting with or the person you're interacting with this week is certainly going to bring, they're going to bring new light to the situation. They're going to bring a little bit of, perhaps they're going to bring some ideas to how you can better defend your yourself, your position, how you can better fight in this scenario, right? Aces talk about the essence of a suit. So the essence of Swords is mental agility, flexibility in thought, open-mindedness, expansiveness, truthfulness. There's a victory that comes with the Ace of Swords as well. There's always a bit of a victory that comes with truth. There's always a bit of a vindication that comes with it. And I think also this person or whoever it is you're going to be dealing with, when they come to you with this, you are going to feel a certain degree of vindication. Like, oh, see, I knew this was the right way to go. Or yes, you know, the point you're, the point you're raising just, it supports everything that I've been saying up until now, right? You're certainly going to feel a level of support from this individual or this group of individuals. I believe it's probably one individual that you're going to be dealing with that's going to bring you this, rather than it being sort of a group dynamic, right? It's very much, and I think very much you're feeling like this person, your person that you're dealing with. Now, this could be a friend. It could be a mentor. It could be a relative. I believe it's probably a friend, but it could be somebody you're not actually that close with necessarily, right? However, situation, your lives or your environment has kind of brought you kind of brushing next to each other. A Page of Wands represents your relationship. So it's very much kind of like just you kind of have encountered this person almost by accident, almost on a whim. It's kind of like just coincidental, right? Page of Wands talks about bringing a message through, a message, communication, but on a creative level. Talking about wanting to share creativity, share ideas, right? Bring people in on your ideas. So I think that it's very much like perhaps someone that you're encountering almost maybe in a group setting, but their head is kind of poked up, their idea or what they're bringing to the table. On the surface may seem to be very little, but it's really piqued kind of your interest, right? And your interest in them in a way almost. Like, wow, okay. I never really took much notice of this person, right? We've never had any kind of major dealings. They've always been kind of like light interactions. Yet they're bringing this ingenuity to the situation, which you're going to be very grateful for. Your person, on the other hand, sees them as coming towards you with a little bit of love. So this could explain why you haven't taken much notice of them up until now. I believe this could certainly be someone who's admired you from a distance, right? Someone who perhaps you've been around, but you maybe not talked too very much, or just hi and goodbye, or oh hey, how you been? That type of energy. Turns out this person has a crush on you. This person wants to seize you as a possible love interest. They want to make their feelings known to a certain degree. They want to come forward. They see themselves as someone who can offer you a cup of love. But they're not impassioned. It's not a huge love. It's just something like testing the waters. I think they feel very much the way you feel about them, as if like they don't know you very much, but they just have this inkling that they want to get a little bit closer. They want to see. They want to try it out. Perhaps they think you're just very, the surface attraction, it starts with surface attraction, right? It starts with physical attraction, mental attraction, and then you go deeper. I think there's been a little spark here, and they want to come in. They want to know more, right? 2 pages, right, indicates young newness, indicates something that isn't necessarily enduring or has longevity, but it's the very beginning notions. It's the very inklings. It's the beginning of a love relationship. They might just do something for you that just comes across a little bit more affectionate than you expected, and they want to test the waters. 7 of Swords is here as well. Interestingly enough, I think they're coming in because they see your battle, and they see that people are working against you to a certain degree. I think that they see that you're in a you're in a situation where you may not be able to trust a lot of people around you, right? Maybe that they have some information that you don't have about some of the people that you're dealing with. 7 of Swords talks about being that thief in the night. Someone who comes in and wants to take your dreams from you, wants to steal your ideas, right? Swords being the mental suit, but sevens is the number of dreams and aspirations. But in 7 of Swords, we find someone whose dreams and aspirations, they're so obsessed about them, but they want more. They want to covet your dreams and aspirations, right? They want to covet what you have. They want to covet your ideas. And I think that this person coming into you this week is someone who has a lot of admiration for you. They've developed sort of a crush on you, and they see that you're being surrounded to a certain degree by vipers, and I believe that they want to help. They see your relationship certainly as something that you guys can do together. They want to see forward progress. It's almost like the beginning of a whole new world for them. You know what I mean? It's like one of those, right? 3 of Wands talks about unity, bonding. They want to bond with you. They want your relationship to get a little bit deep. They want to get to know you. They want to make a next step with you. And I think they're coming in to show you, to a certain degree, what they can offer. Right? They've got creativity, they've got tenderness, but it's all very, very much the beginning stages, right? Let's get some clarity. Now, I can't tell right now if you like this person, know this person, like I say, you may know them not on a deep level. How much of a soulmate this particular person is, that's not clear. Because right now, it's all about, sometimes people ask, they want to know the future. More times than not, people with tarot, they want to know what's going to happen. Is this the right person? Is this the one that I should, in a way, it's like taking the guesswork out of life. Unfortunately, the cards don't work like that. Not for me, anyway. Okay? For me, I get the cards out for the scenario that it is now. The other ingredient is free will. Your free will. Your free will can turn this whole scenario or picture upside down. It can also manifest this picture. It can do so many things to the opportunities or the possibilities, right? Once you infuse your free will and your acts into a scenario, then it's almost as if the next set of cards or the next set of possibilities materializes. But they don't materialize until you inject your free will into the scenario. I hope that's kind of clear. So there's only so far I can go. I can only go this far. Now, if you carry on with this individual and they do indeed help you, they do indeed bring a solution, they do indeed show you a cup of love, a little gesture, and you find yourself becoming attracted to them, and then you guys start this new kind of like, in a way, project or next stage in life together, it is at that point that a whole new set of possibilities begins to emerge and form. A new set of possibilities for the next set, for the next time period or the next possibility that could happen. The next set of possibilities for the coming time period, right, becomes kind of illuminated, right? And then we can get the picture. We can get that picture. Then we can look at that picture. That's how it works for me. It's different for everyone. It's different for all readers. Some readers are much more, it depends. Some readers are astrological readers. They can kind of see a little bit further in the future based on the astrological aspects. Some people are clairvoyant. I am just an intuitive empath. So there's only so far, you know what I mean? I can tell you this much, though. This person is extremely sincere. Show me some clarity on this reading. Cards are very sticky today. It's like they want to be cagey with the info. Cards are being cagey with the message today, folks. I don't know why. It's full moon, right? So, full moon readings are always interesting. Let's get some clarity on this. Show me. Interestingly enough, usually when I do readings around the new moon, the cards are very jumpy. Full moon, they're very cagey, interestingly enough. Queen of Pentacles out the gate. Clarifying the Seven of Wands. Absolutely, you're trying to protect everything you've worked for, and people are out there to attack it. Queen of Wands coming in. Wow. And Eight of Cups. Moving to a higher level of engagement, right? Eight of Cups, engagement. The moon. Okay, what did I say? It's almost as if they may know some things that you don't. There comes the moon to clarify. All right. And we've got the Hanged Man and the Knight of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Cups reverse. Interesting. Usually I don't get reversals, but Queen of Cups reverse, you're being tight with your feelings. You're not wanting to express yourself. You're being kind of very close to the heart. Queen of Cups talks about holding your feelings close to the heart, not telling people exactly what's going on inside, being a little bit more strategic, not wearing your heart on your sleeve, you know, being careful with your heart. So yeah, Queen of Pentacles has come out to clarify Seven of Wands. You absolutely want to protect what you've worked for so far. Queen of Wands comes out to clarify the Ace of Swords. This person sees you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as ambitious and beautiful, and I mean male, female, doesn't matter. It's ambitious, attractive, and they want to come in and they want to be a part of it. They want to help you, almost elevate you, almost, you know, so that you can be even more, even better. Queen of Wands talks about also going through the fire. She's gone through a lot of self-improvement, self-realization, okay? She's got the battle scars to prove it, right? So again, this person sees you. I believe your person is coming in and they see you very much like that. You're feeling also very much like Queen of Wands. You can feel like you can have two queen energies. Queen of Pentacles being that protective energy over what you've worked for, but Queen of Wands also being that fierceness, not taking any prisoners, right? Insisting on people being true. Also, the Queen of Wands is a little cagey herself. She's a little private. She's not the one who's going to offer her assistance to you as readily as the Queen of Cups does, or offer her advice. She's more akin to the High Priestess in that way, where she keeps a lot of her wisdom close to the chest. Okay, so of course, you know that's very much how you see yourself. So this individual coming into you is going to have to come certainly with something that's impressive, and it is if it's an Ace of Wands. I think that's what's gotten you got your interest piqued on them. Eight of Cups is coming in and talks about ascending to a higher level in your relationships, choosing to have boundaries, choosing to discern your relationships better. Looking at your relationships, the deeper side of your relationships by the full light of the full moon, right? By the fullness of the full moon, right? So sort of every hidden corner that there can be in that endeavor, if you know what I mean, as opposed to by the light of a half moon or a new moon, which is no light at all, right? Eight of Cups talks about deciding that you no longer will settle for less, right? And so this is also how you feel about your relationships right now. So again, this person coming into you, it's not that you're being judgmental, but you're being very, very serious. You want to make sure that they come into you with something that matters, and they know that too, all right? They know not to waste your time. So make an effort, and engagement is absolutely appropriate, because this individual wants to make an effort for you, and they're engaging with you. You're also engaging, going to a higher level of commitment, or requiring a higher level of commitment from those around you. Like I said earlier, it seems to me that this individual may know something about your friends or your scenario that you don't. And over here comes the moon to clarify that. Yes, the moon certainly talks about information that might not be readily available. Things that you don't necessarily know are going on behind the scenes. And I think this individual is going to be very helpful in that area. They have love for you. They have tenderness for you. I think they're going to show you kind of a little bit of what's been, a little bit of behind the scenes, things that perhaps you did not know. I think that also they see you a little bit as being mysterious, right? They see you as being a bit mysterious, and they have a good sense of who you are, and they're attracted to it, but there's also that mystery there. The Hanged Man is coming out for the Seven of Swords, so exactly, talking about being stuck, right? So, like I said, they know, they see you going through a tricky situation. They want to bring, they see that you're kind of stuck, right? That you maybe are exhibiting a little bit of Hanged Man energy. Because this is the position of how you see your other person, right? In relationship to yourself. So they see that you're stuck. And they see that you're having trials and tribulations with other individuals, and they very much want to help you with that. They're coming in like a Knight of Wands. They're coming in like a knight in shining armor. This person is certainly coming in like a rescuer. They certainly want to be a rescuer in a certain degree, right? Knight of Wands coming in. The Knight of Wands comes in to burn away. He comes in hot and fast and in support and in protection, right? He's unstoppable in a way, right? Interestingly enough, you're Queen of Wands here. So this individual very much sees themselves as a natural mate to you, as a natural kind of like a perfect partner in crime. Perfect partner to go to Three of Wands with, certainly taking the next step. So, exciting times. You got some exciting times ahead this week with this individual, Virgo. Certainly you are engaging. Certainly your relationships are going to a higher level of commitment. And there's someone who wants to make an effort with you this week. They want to be there for you. They want to show you that they have what it takes to help you. I think they may even tell you some secrets that you didn't know, to not necessarily ingratiate themselves, but to gain your trust. I do believe that they're sincere. I do believe that they're sincere. All right. All right, Virgo, this is it. Keeping it short and sweet for June 17th to the 24th. If you resonated with this reading, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, and all of that good stuff so that you get notified on all my videos, not just some of my videos. And for right now, folks, I'm just going to say I love you so much, Virgo. Have a wonderful June 17th to the 24th. Bye-bye now.